to move into the Eternals now. Yesterday was the premiere. I just want to preface this. We will not be talking spoilers here. I know one of the post-credit scenes, I think two of them are out there. I know one of them at least, and I might make a TikTok on this, but for now, I'm just gonna kind of rant on here about my thoughts on it. We need to just get rid of premieres. I'm gonna be honest, get rid of them or have them the Sunday before, not 2 weeks before. And you should have to sign a contract if you go. You'll lose your badge forever, never be able to come. Your social media accounts should be banned. And if you're like somebody who works at like Variety or works at Deadline or works wherever at those Hollywood trades, you should lose your job. That should be the contract right there, because you're you're supposed to tell me the average folk to go and see a not spoil the movie for the diehard. And one of the post credit scenes, I found out who a specific someone is playing in the MCU moving forward, and that's all I'll say on that. Um, and I didn't care because I haven't seen the scene yet. Like I knew about Spider-Man being in Venom a month before, or whenever that press screen happened in London. I didn't tell Alex about it because Alex is not that type of person. But for me personally, I don't care if I know what characters are there, as just long as I don't see the scene to like go and see the movie. But other people don't feel that way, and it's kind of ridiculous to me that we have a major publication that's reported on a character when they know that the review embargo isn't lifted. And it's supposed to just be a light review, like a non-spoiler review embargo that lifts October the 24th. You're supposed to just put your reaction, quick synopsis. Now you're supposed to review details of the film. So, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? But, anyways, guys, I'm gonna rant too long on that. Let's go and look over the critics' reactions. This is coming from us over at the MCU Direct, and we'll just read some of the synopsis or the brief plot points. Eric Davis from Fandango said it's spectacularly weird and rich. I bet in that it was honestly refreshing. You're gonna hear a lot of that with this movie, guys. Refreshing, and dense. You hear the word dense a lot. Hollywood Reporter said the most different of any Marvel films. That's a really good thing. I heard a lot that this feels more like a Chloe Zhao film than it does an MCU film, which I'm really excited for. Spotlights the character's humanity. I'm really excited to see that. Obviously, a new team. I kind of don't want an Avengers feel, and I don't want a Guardians feel. I don't want an X-Men feel. Like I want a little something different. The story is an expository, convoluted mess and has an uneven tone. This one kind of worries me. I'm not sure who this person is, but I could see that. This one says that uh, Chloe Zhao's distinctive style is sadly absent. It's interesting. Most ambitious Marvel movie ever made. I hate that tagline, but a lot of again, this person's a Chloe Zhao movie, so that makes me think that yeah, it's out there, it's different. It's not going to feel like an MCU film to us, uh, which I'm really excited for. Um, the next one's from Brandon Davis over at the comic book. I'll get it so you guys can see it. Uh, Great surprises, and that Kumail Nanjiani steals every scene. I think he's going to be great. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Richard Devins praised the film's great action visuals, though that's it. That were some expected twist. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Major Marvel gear shift. The film focuses more on relationship between characters rather than action scenes, and I absolutely love that. Alex, like I was talking about the Clone Wars movie, like I absolutely will prioritize a good story. I can't wait. Sometimes Eternals feels like a DC film, though he made sure to note this comparison isn't negative. I've heard a lot of people say this feels like a Zack Snyder film. I wonder how that's going to play because I am lukewarm on Zack Snyder. Again, I haven't seen a Chloe Zhao film, but I know she's a fantastic director, and I can't wait to see um, what she has in store for us. And we'll have to wait and see. But from these early reactions, they're overwhelmingly positive, and it definitely seems like, guys, that we're going to begin something different in the MCU. I was thinking about it the other day, and I haven't been. I'm very excited for this film. When the 2021 release slate was finally finalized, I think my excitement went from Black Widow, Shang-Chi to Eternals to Spider-Man No Way Home. So it went in order of its release. We're kind of building up to Spider-Man No Way Home, which I really like. But I am really excited. I'm way more excited for this movie than I was Shang-Chi. I'm excited to meet these characters. I love the aesthetic. I love the vibe. I already like these characters and I haven't seen them. And with what I got teased from the post-credit scene, I am really intrigued by what they're going to set up in the future. Like, how many projects do we get from this film? Do we see these characters again? What does the somebody was saying, I think it was John Campion touched on it a little bit. Like, this movie is so vast and expansive that it's going to blow the rest of the MCU away, even Avengers Endgame. Like, how we see the MCU will change after this film, and I can't wait to get a breath of a breath of fresh air after we've gotten some formulaic things. I think Shang-Chi was, while it was great, unique, dealt with a new world building. I loved it, but this is a universe builder, and I am really excited to see that. And we've gotten some formulaic things: Black Widow, Falcon, WandaVision broke away a little bit, still felt like the MCU. But Eternals, if it feels like a Chloe Zhao film, it's Oscar award winning territory. Like, even John Campion was saying, Martin Scorsese, he thinks will walk out of the film and say that is cinema. So I feel like this movie, though, I was thinking about it. If that's the case, it's got a chance to be the Last Jedi. Because if it doesn't feel like a comic book movie, then I think the average comic book person wouldn't like it. But if the average moviegoer likes it, then that's a good thing. I think the average moviegoer might like it, but the diehards, we might be in between. We might be split on it. So we'll have to just wait and see. But I'm really excited and hopeful. Hopefully, it's not a Last Jedi effect.